Thank you for joining me today. Let's get right into it. This is going to be for, oh, wait a minute. Am I muted? Can everybody hear me? Hi, Jennifer. Thank you for sending me love. Hello, Elaine. All right, so this is going to be Sagittarius. It resonate with you if you have Sagittarius in your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or if you're cross watching for a Sagittarius. Not all information may apply. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers, welcome. Let's see what's going on. Sagittarius, it seems like this week some of you might be dealing with an earth sign, as Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Taurus is the featured highlighted sign in this reading. Yeah, okay. Let's see what's getting ready to happen. You got some good things getting ready to play out, Sagittarius. But it seems like there's a really obvious issue that needs to be addressed. For some of you, this issue has something to do with a child. Or if it's not a child, then it's definitely with somebody that you have a big influence over. It could be nieces, nephews, grandchildren, whatever the case is. There's a situation either going on directly with you or surrounding you. Somebody is avoiding a really deep issue. And it seems like this is really creating a situation where somebody's feeling a bit discouraged. I think that there's someone in your situation, Sagittarius, that has some deep trauma. They may need healing on a deep soul level. And it seems like that might be, for some of you, the issue, the elephant in the room that's being avoided. Someone is distracting themselves from the pain by being destructive, by numbing with alcohol or some type of stronghold that they're refusing to get out of. It's like they're comfortable with the pain. Basically, they're comfortable with the numbing mechanism rather than dealing with the deeper issue. So it seems like the spirit guides are turning someone's attention to that, dealing with whatever the deeper issue is in a situation. But what's highlighted here is a parent-child relationship. That seems like that's the, yeah. There's a kid. Mm-hmm. Father. I know I was a distraction from your pain. Some of you, Sagittarius, this has something to do with a missing parent, a missing father figure. Or this is your daddy issues coming up this week. Something significant for some of you happened in the month of June. Maybe began around the month of April, but may have lasted. You may have had like a short stint of an issue that lasted from that period of time, the month of April to the month of June. For some of you, these could be significant names. Someone's name could be April or June. But yeah, for some of you, this does have something to do with a romantic partner. For some of you, that's where the issue is. Somebody is avoiding the deeper issue. They don't want to talk about something. Somebody feels like the other one is blowing them off. Like what they're trying to say to them is not important. It seems like somebody has an issue with listening. So that might be an issue that you might be confronting this week. Can we pay now or do we have to wait? Oh, you can pay now. That's perfectly fine. Hey, Dolphins 111. I'm sorry, 1111. Thank you for the feedback. It seems like you may have gotten into an argument in the past, or this is what somebody is trying to avoid. This card that says futility, as if somebody feels like it's a complete waste of time to maybe say what they need to say. Like I said, they feel like the other one's going to blow them off or not listen to anything that they have to say. So this week, it feels like there's a relationship in your life that might be kind of difficult to figure out, especially a romantic situation. It seems like that's where the relationship has become stagnant. It's become stuck because somebody is complacent, not willing to change, and somebody is not being completely honest. Not only are they avoiding the issue, but they're also telling you blatant lies. For some of you, this isn't everybody's story, Sagittarius or cross-watcher, but if it is, I think you might recognize it. And keep in mind also, as you listen to the reading, not everything plays out at the exact same time. So for every person, so it may be necessary to be patient with the reading and letting things play out. But it feels as though somebody is giving up. Yeah, they feel like this is futile. I think that there's also on the other side of this, one of you might be feeling the way that I previously described, while the other one is feeling like they want to change the perception that you have of them. It's as if someone's coming in this week wanting to change the way that you look at them, the way that you view them. I will say that for some of you, somebody is a musician, or somebody has some type of musical talent, vocal talent. Yeah, for some of you, this is definitely family members here, but this is a dad issue. Okay, so let's say if this is a father issue here, it seems like there's, like I said, something needs to be talked about. It's being avoided. Somebody would like to talk about something, but they feel like it's going to go into full-out war zone. And it just seems like there's somebody that's running from this. They don't want to listen. They don't want to hear what you have to say. It really is tearing somebody apart. Like I said, especially when it has something to do with a kid. It just seems like there's somebody that has a lot of pride, a lot of ego, and they're having a lot of, it's challenging for them to let that go, to drop this ego, to drop this facade. Because somebody's putting up a facade like they're unbreakable, they're bulletproof. They don't, the things that, you know what I mean? They don't really have any type of, they have a wall up is what I'm trying to say. This is a love relationship this week. It just seems like you feel like this is unrequited love. But let's make it very clear this week, Sagittarius or cross-watcher. Or maybe in the recent past, you may have found out about some funny business, because let's make it clear for some of you who this reading is genuinely for, it seems like there's somebody that's playing around on you. This week, Sagittarius, it feels like you're finding a way to learn to forgive the past. Whether this has something to do with you coming to this person face to face, because you do have an earth sign, Sagittarius, that's coming to you. If you might be someone that has earth in their sign, but like I did say, the most predominant sign in this reading as far as earth is concerned is Taurus. There's communication. It seems like somebody there is someone that's you might be kind of shocked to hear from someone. Someone might be getting in touch with you all of a sudden, Sagittarius, unexpectedly. There's a message that comes through, and the way that this person is approaching you is peaceful. It doesn't look like they're trying to bring any type of drama to you, but it does not, once again, seem like they're coming in wanting to acknowledge maybe something that happened, something that is still affecting you. I think that there's someone, Sagittarius, that's not sure where the future holds, especially if you guys you're separated by distance. Somebody doesn't really know what the future holds between the two of you. especially a Leo. Seems like somebody is unhappy with the current circumstances, especially a Libra. As somebody wants to patch something up with you, so it looks like somebody is maybe looking for a reunion. There may possibly be a reunion between you and this person. And when I say reunion, for some of you, this means that you might be sharing the same space with this person. There's a Cancerian. Some of you have a romantic partner that has Cancer in their chart. This person might be coming to see you, Sagittarius, because it looks like somebody has some type of an interest in talking to you, but again, not visiting the issue. Random side note, Sagittarius, if some of you have not moved in the recent past, it seems like there's a move that's coming up for you. For some of you, let me make it clear, some of you do have an enemy. Not all of you, but for some of you, there is someone that's trying to affect your finances. I think that, okay. So this is a work scenario. Let's see what might be going down at work this week, Sagittarius, or for the next 7 days. I will leave it with this. Like, if this has something to do with a relationship, I think that this pain is really deep, Sagittarius. I think some of you might be thinking about counseling. Let's see what's going on for Sagittarius with their finances this week. It seems like you're in the zone, Sagittarius. You're focused. It seems like there's some type of financial situation that you might be trying to improve. And I say Taurus. Okay, some of you, Sagittarius, you have Tauruses in your chart, or there might be a Taurus at work that you might be encountering, somebody that has Taurus in their chart. What's going on with work for Sagittarius? Somebody is definitely heavily involved in an addiction. For some of you, there's somebody that's attracted to you at work. Not all of you. Is this a romantic attraction? Okay, let me put it this way. If you've been putting out maybe resumes, there are people that are attracted to what you have to offer. You're attracted to people in the workplace. It seems like people, if you have something that you're vocalizing, something that you have to say, it seems like people are interested in what you have to offer. Sagittarius is drawing a lot of attention to you, but this is especially in terms of some type of gift that you have. It seems like this week, Sagittarius, there might be a gift. I didn't mention music that you might be wanting to showcase. And maybe your gift is not music. Maybe it's not that, but it seems like you're gifted in some area of whatever line of work that you're in. You're garnering a lot of attention. Some of you, Saggies, it seems like you're running from your calling though. Some of you might travel for work. Okay. So let's see. See a lot of different things. Some of you, Sagittarius, you have an ongoing legal issue that might be going on with you or someone around you. Okay. This week, Sagittarius, it seems like there might have been some type of gift, specifically a gift that you've put on the back burner. Maybe you're not putting your energy into this, or maybe for some of you, you haven't discovered what your gift is, what your particular talent is. Oh, wow. We'll look at that in a second. You got this card that says I was a distraction from your pain. Victim mentality might be affecting you in some type of way, but we'll look at that in a minute. It does. It looks like there's some type of mistreatment that you've been going through or that you've gone through, and I think you're coming to terms with that. Or you might be seeking out someone who can help you come to terms with that. Hey, Ms. Wanda Bradley. Let's see. You're going through some type of depression, Sagittarius, or cross-watcher. Somebody around you might be. On the flip side of this, okay, it seems like business is going to be booming for you, Sagittarius. Seems like you're going to be flowing with a lot of ideas, especially if you do own your own business or you feel called in that direction. This is definitely what I think that this is. You have a potential to maybe correct a financial situation. Some of you, it just seems like you haven't been happy with, I think it might be your job. You're isolating yourself in some type of way. You're isolating yourself from a particular person because there's two people in the spread. So somebody feels like you're isolating yourself from them. If this is a work situation, I think you're keeping your distance from someone in particular, or you might be noticing that there's somebody at work that's keeping their distance. In fact, I think some of you Saggies might be thinking about leaving the job altogether because maybe you feel like you don't get paid enough to deal with the shenanigans that might be going down at work or the things that you've been dealing with. This is the week where I think that your guys are death card at the end of the deck. I think some of you might be thinking about putting some action steps into something that your guides have been calling you to do. One of them would be a move, but another thing is you making moves when it comes to your job or a calling that you feel led to follow. Because it doesn't look like you really like what you're doing currently, and it does look like there's some type of conflict that's around you. I think this could be you feel conflicted about leaving. What is this about? Sagittarius. Find joy in the ordinary. Okay, I did mention that you're going through some type of a depression. Maybe right now you're not finding joy in the ordinary. There's something about your work situation that you want to change. Always bring your own sunshine. That's what I mean. There's some type of state of mind that I feel that you're in. I feel like maybe you feel called to the ocean. Sagittarius. Maybe you're moving to an ocean state, but I definitely feel like, I don't know, maybe you're going on some type of an outing, Sagittarius. But either way, if there's been an issue with your work situation or you're thinking about leaving something else, it looks like you might be putting an investment into yourself. And it seems like this turns out to be a very successful venture for you. It just seems like you've been postponing something. Sag, if you, whatever is going on with your car, you might need to get it fixed this week, Sagittarius. I see some type of car issue. I want to say this might have something to do with an oil change. Perhaps. There might be something going on under the hood. I'll just put it that way. I think you've been going through some type of obstacle, whatever Sagittarius that I'm speaking to, it looks like you're able to overcome this. But be careful about who you're really rubbing elbows with, Sagittarius, because it looks like somebody around you, not for all of you, but for some of you, there's somebody around you that is not trustworthy. They're two-faced. Oh, yeah, somebody's watching you. Like I said, you're garnering a lot of attention. I think some of you might be online, or like I said, there's just somebody that's really, you're attracting a lot of attention because of your gifts. Some of you, it's because of your relationship. Maybe you have a publicized type of relationship. Maybe you're posting a lot of pictures online. It could be that some of you are interested in photography. But like I said, there's some type of achievement that I feel like is coming up for you, Sagittarius. It just feels like, again, it's time to take action. You see what I mean? Falseness. This has something to do with somebody around you. Somebody is fake. Somebody is phony. Frivolous. Yeah. You're definitely moving. Okay. This seems like you're moving, or there's somebody is moving out. There's some type of change to a living arrangement. I'll put it that way. You definitely have some good news coming in for you. So if this is you, the financial issue has something to do with a job, or there has just been a slowdown in your productivity with customers coming in. You got good news coming in your way. It seems like money's going to be coming through for you this week or within the next 7 days. November is a very positive month for you. So maybe somewhere around your birthday, if you're in November, Sagittarius, you got, this is an optimal time for you to capitalize on some opportunities that are coming in for you within the month of November. Or for some of you, if you haven't moved by now, you're likely going to move before, around the holidays. You got some body image issues that you're working through that I think this week, and I think you're having an issue, period, point blank, with trusting people. I think this might be where you're maybe looking at counseling. You're going to need support from other people, Sagittarius, or this is you supporting other people. providing, supporting for other people. That's what I mean. You're going to be able to move forward past some type of obstacle that I feel like you've been dealing with. Some of you, this is a financial obstacle. For others of you, this is a family issue. This is where the obstacle lies. There is a solution to this, and I think you'll be able to work through this. Sagittarius, it just seems like if there's something with you that you're not doing, that you feel called to do by your guides, or they're giving you clear direction to do so, regarding something, I think it would really benefit you to move forward with that and not procrastinate. Fall season is definitely a good time for you. You might be getting a key. Maybe you lost a key. Sagittarius, you might need to put your keys in a safe place. For some of you, it's time to invest in getting a new car. Maybe that's the investment that you're making. Because you're having some type of car issue, the answer is yes. Regarding a purchase of a car, that might be something that you're worried about. Or for some of you, this is the keys to a house. This might be somebody has the keys to your heart, but maybe you're blocking your heart right now because you're not really open to dating because of something that you've gone through in the past. It seems like this is a very self-focused time for you, Sagittarius, and that's a good place to be because it just seems like this is a time to veer away from distractions and get to the deeper root of the issue. And let's just sum it up. There's somebody that would like for you to hear them out. Somebody does not feel heard. They feel like you're avoiding something. You're not really wanting to get to the deep core issue. And if this is something that's worth your time, you may want to listen and hear someone out. I do feel that there's somebody that has left the home. For some of you, there's someone that is returning. Or maybe you're going a long distance to visit someone, possibly for the holidays or around your birthday. There's some type of trip. If this is not a physical trip, then it feels like there's some type of spiritual journey that you're going through that's going to elevate you and help you realize what your gifts are. I mentioned a legal issue. It seems like this is something that's been looming over your head for a period of time, and it just feels like there's some type of freedom from that. There's a solution to this. Something gets resolved for you, Sagittarius. And I feel like there's something that you're meant to begin, but you're fearful of it. And if you can get past this fear, Sagittarius, I think this is going to be like, it's going to bring you to the next level. But you got to get over that fear because it feels like that's dragging you down. There's some things, Sagittarius, that are happening in your life. And you may feel like these things happened. That victim card. Like I said, somebody has hurt you in some type of way, or you feel like you were on the receiving end of some type of mistreatment. Everything is happening exactly as it is supposed to. With hidden blessings, you will soon understand. And this is not, I don't want this to be misconstrued. If someone is mistreating you, this isn't saying that this is something that was supposed to happen to you. You know what I mean? That you were deserving of this. No, but it is saying that something happened the way that it was supposed to, because it's your spirit guides are trying to get your attention to deal with something. Hidden blessings that you will soon understand. Some of you are in a very codependent type of situation. You're distracting yourself from some deep pain. And it just seems like there's no avoiding it. There's no running from it, Sagittarius. There's something that needs to be confronted and dealt with. The advice, Holy Spirit, for the Sagittarius nation. Be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. It seems like maybe Sagittarius, for some of you, there is it. We talked about there being a deeper issue. There's something that's being avoided. Stand up for your beliefs. It seems like somebody is opposing you in some type of way. Somebody doesn't really want to hear what you have to say. I don't know what this is for some of you, but your guides are encouraging you to stand up for your beliefs. There's something this week, Sagittarius, people around you that don't agree with what you're doing or whatever. They don't understand what you're standing for. I don't know, but there's definitely a Leo that's heavily in your energy this week. There's something within you and within your circumstances. Your guides are saying, stand up for your beliefs. possibly with a King of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Okay? Somebody don't want to confront the issue. They want to avoid it altogether. They're giving you pushback when you try to say something to them. Advice, Holy Spirit, for this Sag Nation. One more, Holy Spirit, for Sag. Obstacles and blocks are lifted. All your good personal work and your positive energy shift have overcome previous obstacles and blocks are lifted away. You will now experience progress and forward movement with your projects. Stay centered in gratitude to ensure that your flow of abundance continues. I talked to you before about there being an enemy, not in every case, but for some of you, there are. For some of you, you are your own blockage. You are standing in your way. I think that you're coming to terms with certain things, and I think that you might come to realize that for some of you Sagittariuses, self-doubt, self-worth issues, whatever the case happens to be. It seems like you're able to resolve your own issue that you felt maybe you couldn't. But this is also feeling as though your spirit guides are coming to step in, Sagittarius, to lift something. Yes, there's an Aquarius that's around you. Maybe you have Aquarius place, and it's definitely a water bearer. Yeah. Obstacles and blocks are lifted. You do see your angels are stepping in. There is someone trying to create obstacles and blocks for you, and they're being lifted. Your job this week, Sagittarius, is to take action and stay in a positive state of mind as much as possible, because it really just feels like there's somebody in your environment that wants to see you fall. You have too many good things getting ready to come in for you to get distracted by this. Tiny triumphs. So this is like your guide saying, show appreciation, show gratitude, appreciate the small things. The little things, they do matter. It just seems like those might be some things that might be overlooked. There might be some positive things. They might be small, but I think that your guides are trying to get you to look to that, because it just seems like your outlook is sad this week, or it just has been for the longest time, Sagittarius. But like I said, you have too many good things getting ready to come in for you to allow distractions or whomever these people are that might just be upset with life, and they're trying to bring you down and get you caught up in their own state of mind, Sagittarius. Yeah, it might be difficult for you to focus this week, but I think your guides are kind of coming in to help you master that for some of you Sagittarius. With that, Sag, this concludes your 7-day forecast. My apologies that I'm so behind, Sagittarius, and I didn't get your reading out sooner. I believe everything happens for a reason. Thank you, everybody, for stepping in. Peace out. I'll see y'all in the next live. If you would like to get a one-on-one with me online, join me on the next live. All right, everybody. Peace out.